Yo, what up? You know what time it is. This your boy Big Heem.
And this King Hill.
You're now tuned into the OG Perspective Podcast. What up, Hill?
What's up, man?
Man, chilling. You know how I do.
Yeah, man, you know, I'll be chilling.
Man, I just got off the road, had to go bury a few of my family members. Then I came right back and I had to go to another funeral. So shout out to Mr. Johnny, man. And before we get into this podcast, we're gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Y'all take your shoes off, put them in the corner. I don't care if you got to put them on your head, but you take them off at the door and get in them subscriptions. Hit the subscriptions. Get in them comments. Do some talking. Bill, baby, come on, man. We just cracked 600. I know y'all like, man. They talking about, yeah. We grinding, man. This what you call getting it out the mud. We ain't come in with $100 million or $50 million, 20 million, all that crazy dough. We ain't come with it. Like I said, y'all know when we first started, we told y'all we were certified welders, and that's what we do. We lay one brick at a time. So thanks for everybody that's subscribing, for tapping in. If it's one at a time, that's what it's going to be. But like I told y'all, I got Hill here today. We about to put something together. We're going to do something light for y'all. We're going to put something light to motivate y'all so y'all can go ahead and help us get this thing over 1,000 subscribers. We need to get over 1,000. That's our goal right now, 1,000. 100,000 will be coming. We got to get to the first 1,000. So me and my man want to celebrate. We're going to crack a Stellar Artest. And no, I'm not getting paid to rep Stellar Artest beer, but it's one of the beers that I like. Actually, it's my favorite beer right now. So why hide it? I might as well show it. Stellar, reach out to me so I can really become official. Y'all can become official sponsor of the OG's Perspective Podcast. But Hill, let's do this, man. Sinners.
Wait, hold on.
What?
I just gotta put something out there. I was not a stripper back in the day. I never stripped. I'm not an exotic dancer. You know, my man put it out there.
Oh,
that,
man.
you know, I might have been a stripper back in the day. Nah, I ain't do that.
I heard that through the. I seen one of them old chicken heads, and they must have mistaken you for somebody. I seen a chicken head, and they was like, "Oh, he used to." Yeah, okay. So anyway, Hill, man, I waited. You and your wife went to see it before me and mine, and I said we gotta wait till me and baby go check it out. I stayed away from all the critics. I didn't want to look at nothing. I mean, there was plenty of people saying things, plenty of people saying good things, and then I heard a couple haters.
Mm-hmm.
Sinners. We both went to see it. I'm going to let you go first. Give me your thoughts, and then I'm going to give you mine.
Good movie. That was a good movie. They did a great job. Michael B. Jordan is a beast. He one heck of an actor, man. But overall, man, it was a good movie. Had me on the. I don't want to welcome nobody in my house.
I'll tell you this, bro. I knew it was going to be a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I saw an interview on Ryan Coogler, and he had family from Mississippi, and he basically tapped into his roots. And so me going to see the movie, I didn't know what to expect because you told me that. You was like, Heem, it ain't what you expect.
Right.
Because I'm thinking some straight gangster. You know, I'm thinking gangster. The way they was dressed, a couple of the clips that I saw, the previews, I'm like, oh, these boys know some gangster shit.
Right.
Which they was. But the vampire shit took it to a
That's
twist.
the part I did not expect it to be a vampire movie.
That took it for a whole nother twist.
Yeah.
So it reminded me, because I did hear somebody say Dusk to Dawn. It kind of do remind you of a Dusk to Dawn. It kind of do. But with a hell of a twist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who said that this movie was trash. The Rotten Tomatoes gave it almost a perfect score.
Mm-hmm.
Michael B. Jordan will go down as one of the greats. When I think about Michael B. Jordan Hill, I think about Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
I think about Forrest Whitaker. I think about Morgan Freeman. I think about Lawrence Fishburne.
Mm-hmm.
I think about all the great actors,
right,
that play those. My man, his last name Wright. The light skinned dude.
Right.
Oh man, I can't think of his name. He played Peoples. He was Peoples, man. And what was the movie? Busta Rhymes and Samuel. I think about Samuel L. Jackson. James. No, it ain't James Earl Jones. It's James Wright or something. He the light skinned dude.
Okay.
He played Peoples. He played Martin Luther King. But
okay.
Chadwick.
I know what you're talking
Chadwick
about.
Boseman. I'm talking about Will Smith. These guys. Jamie Foxx.
Top tier.
That is Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
Why ain't nobody talking about he played two characters?
Yeah.
Two characters on a whole different spectrum. He was literally two different people in that movie.
Yeah. Definitely was.
That's amazing.
That was a good movie. I wouldn't mind. When they come out on TV, I'm gonna watch it again.
What's the dude? I think the black dude that played with the harmonica. I can't think of Lyndon something.
Was he the heavyset dude?
No, you talking about Cornbread. Let me pull up. He was Del Rey. Let me see.
Yeah, but that was a good movie, man. I wasn't expecting it to be a vampire movie. And Michael B. Jordan did a hell of a job.
Delroy Lindo, and Miles Clayton. He was dope. Matter of fact, while I'm here, let me get my dude, man, James Wright. Let me see. So I can't not name him. And I had it wrote down, but I me, man, I'm so forgetful sometimes. I mean, these dudes is top tier. I got it, y'all. Jeffrey Wright.
Okay.
Jeffrey Wright. These gentlemen, they can embody in any role. They can embody the role. There's not a lot of people that can do it.
Right.
That takes on a character. Robert De Niro, he takes on a character. That literally, he becomes whoever he's acting. But when we talking about top black male actors right now.
Right.
And Michael B. Jordan will go down. I believe as the rings get passed around, those rings will land in his lap. Michael B. Jordan, shout out to you, man. You did a great job. The whole cast, the whole movie, everybody that in the movie, and they was able to give our deep history of what our African culture is, all the way from the motherland all the way back to here. Everybody played a role in the African diaspora. They had everybody, the Japanese, the Chinese, they had everybody in there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you this. It's crazy to say this, and I mean no disrespect to nobody, but when they did introduce the white guys, the white people, they came in, and I think this is where a lot of I think this is where a lot of the discrepancies came in and the criticism came in.
Right.
Is when dude fell out the sky, because that's where it seemed like he fell out on fire. I'm like, man, what's going on with him? But they came in as the devil.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of white people, a lot of white critics, felt like, oh, the movie. But we were able to write a movie for us for the first time in our lives. And it was a horror movie from the aspects of how we would really be in a horror movie. Right. We ain't falling. We ain't tripping. We ain't scared. We using our mind.
Right.
Like, yo, motherfucker, hold up. Why the fuck you keep asking to come up in here when you just all up through this bitch? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think as far as black movies go, or black movies written by black people, I think it's gonna I think it's on the verge of changing, because you got Tyler Perry got his own studio. 50 Cent working on his studio. I don't know if he got it up and running yet. Cat Williams, he just bought a
studio,
some acres of land for.
He bought an army base, whole studio. He about to put together.
So I think we're gonna start seeing a lot more movies by us, for us.
Well, I'm gonna say this one thing. This is one thing that I did notice in the movie that separates this movie from a lot of the typical black movies. Was 100% male-female interaction. They didn't show the side that a lot of people force black people to show. you know, the gay role.
Right.
We didn't see that in his movie.
Right.
Everybody was a strong black man, and it was strong black women in his movie. Everybody played their role to a T.
Right.
It really represented us well.
Yeah.
Good job, Ryan Coogler. Good job. I'm forward to seeing more. This man he's going to get his movie back in 25 years, and he's the first black man director to get movie off the box office as it sells, not after. He getting it as they make money. So, and they mad about that too.
Yeah.
They mad about that too.
Yeah.
So great job, Ryan Coogler. And I didn't know he was from Cali. I think I don't know if he's from Compton, Long Beach, but he from the hood.
I want to say Long Beach because I believe I seen an interview that he did, and I was saying to myself, "Oh, he from the same place as Snoop."
He Long Beach. Then
I think
he from the hood, bro, and he sound like he from the hood. You know, I've seen him, but I've never really heard him speak. Right. I think he was the guy that walked in the bank and they called the police on him because he was trying to withdraw some money.
Oh, that was
him.
I
think that was Ryan Coogler.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, man, shout out to Ryan Coogler. You know, Black Panther, Sinners. I think he did Get Out. He did Fruitville Station.
Yeah.
He been doing no, he didn't do Get Out, did he?
I think he did.
You sure?
I'm not 100%.
I thought Jordan Peele did Get Out. He did Fruitville. He did Black Panther, Fruitville Station. He do got some good movies.
Yeah.
I think he did Creed too. He did Creed. It was Creed.
Oh, yeah, he did.
It was Creed. It wasn't it wasn't Get Out. But anyway, he's doing great movies, great thing. So yo, this was something that I wanted to touch on that I tapped on it just a little bit when I did my last episode by myself. Hill here. I said I was gonna wait for Hill. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tap into the Shannon Sharpe situation. I kind of touched on it a little bit. Let me hear your viewpoint. Let me hear your perspective of what you, because we waited to really talk about Shannon Sharpe.
Right.
We wanted to see how it played out.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the Shannon Sharpe situation?
Man, I don't think it's true. I think they just wanted to find a way to stop that bag he was about to get. And then the lawyer Busby, I don't trust that dude. He going after everybody. So anybody he think he could get or he could find some dirt on to get, then he going after him.
I look at it like this. I notice a pattern. Every time a black man is about to sign a deal, something comes up.
Yeah.
Something comes out the woodwork, some type of allegation, something pops up. Gilly just had a situation in a bank, Chase Bank. I think he said Chase Bank. I think it was Chase Bank. If I'm wrong, correct me. But he went in to cash a check. And from what he's saying, it was a white teller. Well, I won't even say it was a white teller. It definitely wasn't a black female. But it was a teller. And Gilly was upset, highly upset. And she basically told Gilly that she couldn't cash his check. He has an account there.
Right.
He said he went in, he was on his way out. A black dude came and got him. Or a white dude. I don't know who came and got him. I think it was a black dude, he said, came and got him. Told him, come on back, we're going to cash the check. Gilly said, man, no matter how much money, and this is what I've been saying about Gilly for a long time, no matter how much money you get as a black man.
Right.
You know, they said if you could convince the poorest white man that you better than the richest black man, you could steal the money right out of the white man's pocket. And we see that happening right now.
Yeah.
That is happening right now. So Gilly, I hate that you had to have your bring your black ass home moment in the bank cashing. Probably was
a big check. She probably didn't think she probably never seen a black person come in this bank with a check that big talking about cashing it.
Well, I don't think it was about I think she stereotyped him. Because he said she think I'm a young young nigga or whatever.
Right.
She stereotyped him. Maybe he wasn't dressed in a business suit. You understand what I'm saying? It was a stereotype. You shouldn't have this kind of money. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was his moment to say, you know what? I'm still a nigga. Yeah, Gilly, you still a nigga, homie. You know, I see Wallow coming, kind of out the way because they tried to come at Wallow about what he said about the black businesses.
Right.
You know, They got that. They in the process of getting ready to sign a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Sharpe in the process of getting a contract. What's that dude? Jonathan Majors. Huh?
You think Shannon gonna lose it?
I don't know, Hill.
Because he was supposed to sign it the next day, from what I'm hearing.
I don't know. I tell you this, he ain't missing a beat. He's still putting out quality podcasts.
Yeah.
He's not missing a beat. I'm tired of people saying the man gay until you get some evidence that he is a gay, bisexual, or whatever. I feel like people need to stop saying that.
Mm-hmm. And even if so what?
The lady just came out, Michelle. What's her name?
Dang, I just had her name.
But we'll get back on your phone.
Michelle
Evans, is it Evans? Okay, Michelle Evans or something. Allegedly,
that was like an old case.
An old case. I guess it was an ex. She was his ex or something.
Yeah.
She claimed that he essayed her. I don't understand why if a woman get essayed, they don't go to the hospital. If they go to the hospital, because she said, because they asked her, why didn't you go to the police? Well, she said he has friends in the police department, and I was scared. Well, okay, if you're scared of the police, why not go to the hospital, do the rape kit? That is the evidence. Can't deny that. That is the evidence. That's the physical evidence. The doctor is going to call the police, and at that point, you can file your report. Now it's a medical report saying that you got raped. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I just want women, no matter what happens, if something like this happens, go to the hospital. Yeah. Make it believable, because a lot of women is doing things just to get money. Mm-hmm. And like I said, what young woman would turn down $10 million and she's on OnlyFans? That'd change her life right there,
exactly.
dog.
You won't have to do OnlyFans.
So that dude Busby or whoever in her ear, if they offered her $10 million and she turned it down, she probably won't get nothing, because from what I see, everything they've been doing was consensual.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
You not gonna tell me to cuff you up. You ain't gonna tell me to choke you. You ain't gonna tell me to do all these freaky things. Like I said, Shannon. They say he want tongues all in the boo-boo, all kind of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't nothing wrong with that, Shannon. You got people blowing in your butt. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But young lady, you can't be telling nobody to do that kind of freak shit to you. And then you get them on the phone and Shannon, come on, dog. Know when somebody is recording you. Know when somebody recording. You call somebody and they be like, repeat the question, and I ain't never said that before. Bro, you get the fuck off the phone.
Right. Now, you think, because I don't know. I know on the iPhone, I've just found out, like not too long ago, that you could hit a button and it'll record.
Yes.
But you could hear it on the other line saying that it was recorded.
Well, I don't know. But what if you do it before you even make the phone call?
I don't think.
Who called who though? Who called? No, okay.
I don't think the option come up until after the phone is answered.
I don't know. Y'all iPhone specialists, get in the comments and tell us, how can you screen record? Can you do it before or after the phone call starts? Let us know. I don't know.
Right.
I never did.
Not screen record.
Yeah.
It got a button where it'd tell you like this call is being recorded.
Well, I don't know nothing about that shit. He'll all be doing. What the fuck, you the police?
I'll show you. Nah, I ain't no damn police, dog.
Huh?
Nah, it's just a joint that I just came across on my phone. All right, I'm gonna show it to you after we done.
Show. I don't want to know about no snitch button. All right, bro.
Not a snitch button. I mean, you could call it what you want, but it's on your phone.
Shit. All right. Okay. Yeah, I ain't on about that. Okay. We gonna Shannon, get your shit together. I'm still with you, You gonna do some get you some NDAs, Okay, get some NDAs. And it's okay if you, like I told you, if you mess with these young girls, just come out. Don't quit hiding everything, because you see what the secret got you. Right. And let it out the bag that you're a super freak. You like getting choked. You like balls in your mouth. Not. I take that part back. You know the choke ball.
Oh, yeah.
The choke ball. I take that back. All right, I ain't mean to say it like that. But you want just some kinky, freaky shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, that girl was spitting in that boy mouth on the vampire movie. Ooh, yeah. That nasty shit. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Now, Lil Bum.
Oh, you talking
just came out, talk about he done strained his MCL.
Man, come on.
Serious?
Just stop it, bro.
You serious?
You went out there and you got your butt handed to you. That's all it was, man.
That man walked off the court, kissed his wife, and went in the locker room. Now he limp out with a baggy suit on.
Man, listen. Edwards, when the Edwards had him, was checking him, putting his hand all in that.
What did he say?
All in that man's chest.
He said, "Call me Spider-Man, Superman,
He said,
going home in
Ant-Man,
5.
Spider-Man, Batman, Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Shannon, you shouldn't have been going with LeBron James.
Man, Anthony Edwards, man, he had that man on that court frustrated.
And I hope my Warriors make it out, man. They looking bad. Steph, I'm with you no matter what, because at least you stayed with your same team. You ain't leaving. So
yeah.
I'm with you, Steph.
What is it? 3-2?
Yeah, it's 3-3, son.
Oh,
3-3.
3-3.
I don't know what rock you've been under. This series is tied 3-3. So, Steph, do what you do, man. Become Superman like Ant-Man tonight and get up out of there, bro. Get to the round, man. But the reality is, I talked to my boy, it might be a better matchup with Timberwolves and Houston Rockets. It might be a better matchup, might be a better series. I don't know. But I want Steph to go get another ring because I want him to separate himself from LeBron.
Yeah.
All right. Math Hoffa, my man. What's up, dog? I've been following this Math Hoffa beef. Well, not beef. This Math Hoffa, his podcast. They canceled his contract at his barbershop. Shout out, Math. I ain't going to stay on it long. I see you in a new studio. Good luck. Because let me tell you this, bro. S on them said you was making $200,000 a month. Should have had a nice nest egg put up. You should have had multiple studios if you had that, was getting that kind of money. And at the end of the day, bro, I'm not going to drag you. I'm going to get up off this subject. But if I had 1.4 million followers or subscribers to my channel right now, I wouldn't be worried about shit.
Right.
Straight up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So deuces to you. Kudos to you. Get it popping. Get back on it. Maybe you and the guys can get back together. You go get your own studio. Because I tell you like this, Hill, me and the guy, shout out to my boy Joe. We pretty tight on how we got things set up here. But if for some reason things fell apart, the good thing is both of us own our homes. Yeah. We're going to go do some remodeling, and I'm going to go get the shit back popping back where we came from, out the hole.
Absolutely.
And we going to build yours up, and we going to redo mines, and that's how we going to do this shit.
Right.
So, boom. Kanye West. Now, we going to be careful. We're going to be a little gentle, but goddamn, we ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. Kanye came out.
No, go ahead.
Come on, you can't make me laugh. Kanye came out and said he was doing something that only women should be doing till he was 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He was putting his mouth, okay, on a baseball bat. Don't y'all judge me. Don't come for me. But I'm going to tell you this, Kanye, yay. I don't care what the fuck you going through. Nigga, I'm 50 years old. There's some things you go to your fucking grave with. And that was one of them, dog. Okay? You got daughters and you got a son. Okay? That should have been between you and God. All right? And your cousin that you was doing that shit to, that nigga still alive. But do you know how many motherfuckers is mad right now that they done smoked the blunt behind you, drank a drink behind you, all the shit they done did behind you, and you was on purpose you was doing that shit. I don't know what type of books you seen.
You think he's saying it just for some clout?
That ain't no clout, Hill. Now, if you say, is he saying it because he got multiple situations with women saying he violated them, I could take that. He just said, I don't know if he said he was yay.
Or if he was gay.
He was written. I don't know if he said he was yay or if he was.
Yeah. I'm
don't know.
He said he was yay. It was kind of hard to understand what he said because he had on that black mask thing he be wearing. So I don't know.
There's certain syllables and sounds that you don't want to be making.
Right.
All right? Certain syllables and sounds that you don't want to be making, Hill.
Yeah,
all
man.
right?
And I don't know what's up with Ye, man. I hope you know what he need to do?
Go ahead.
I think he should just go, lock in the studio, go back to the old Ye, put out some dope music.
It's going to be hard to do that after you tell the world you Tyrone Bigum's the motherfucker. It's going to be hard to go back to the old Ye when you was Tyrone Bigham and somebody, boy.
Yeah. But
okay, I'm serious.
I think if he just go out in the studio, lock in the studio, and just put out a dope album, man, and I think he'd be able to get back in the...
whatever he gonna do, Hill, I'm just telling you, some shit you go to your graves with, Kanye, and that was one of them, homie. Yeah. You don't tell the world you's a cocksucker, okay? Don't do that. Keep that shit to yourself, homie. I mean, I'm for real. Now, what you got over there, Hill? You got some shit over there?
Man, so it's a school in Rockdale County. I believe that's in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And they came out and said that they had some racial signs around the school.
Right.
It was they had whites only, blacks only signs over the door, around the over water fountains, bathrooms, and I think they said something about the cafeteria.
Right.
And man, listen, I guess they're gonna get in some kind of trouble for it, right? Or something that I know a lot of parents said it shouldn't have never happened.
It shouldn't have.
But that's crazy.
Look,
what made them feel that it was even okay to do or comfortable doing that?
Think about this, Hill. Shador Sanders was called by the defensive coordinator of the Atlanta Hawks. His son called Shador and did a prank on him draft day.
Right.
They only fined him $350,000.
Now they fined a team.
$350,000.
Falcons, yeah. And the coach got fined $100,000.
So $450,000 to destroy somebody's dream.
Yeah.
The first phone call you think is it. Is a kid playing?
Right.
They should fire the coach. That coordinator should be fired.
Yeah. Because there's no way his son should have been able to get
his phone number,
access to.
That coach should be fired. So back to what you were saying. There's no consequences for these young kids, these young white men's actions.
Right.
So to whoever went around and put up the signs, they know whatever trouble they're going to get into is not going to outweigh the message that they was trying to portray.
They tried to say it was a history lesson. But that's not a way. Yeah. That's not how you go about it.
Let me tell you something. So you said teachers did this. This wasn't
teachers too.
This wasn't student body. These was teachers.
These was teachers.
So they should be fired.
Yeah,
they should be reprimanded. Do you understand? Without consequences, or without repercussion for you understand what I'm saying?
So
there's no consequences. There's no repercussions. There's no disciplinary action taking places.
Right.
When these people totally violate the black community.
Right.
Nothing.
Now, do you think they had to go to somebody and get that cleared?
Probably. The principal was probably along with it. Look at the Jewish man that just was raping teenagers, and I don't even know what state it was. It might have been New York State. I think I sent it to you. A Jewish man was let me see this. I could have swore I sent it to you. He was raping teenagers, Hill.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that.
Oh man, this is some disgusting. Brooklyn rabbi charged with sexual abusing teenage boys gets just 60 days in prison and 6 years probation.
That's
now imagine
crazy.
if that was a black man raping raping boys. They'd have gave him life.
Yep.
Life.
That's crazy.
You hear about the white lady? I guess a black lady was telling her she hopped out of her car and literally shitted on her hood.
Yeah, I seen that too. Yep.
Come on, bro. They off the chain, bro.
Yeah, man.
They off the chain now.
Like, I know it's a minimum for rape according to the law.
Bro, it should be life. Life. He should get life. They said multiple. It's so many they don't even want to give you an exact count. He got 60 days, Hill.
60 days.
And they probably gonna put him in PC so they know them boys can't get at him. Because you know what happens to them motherfuckers when they go to jail raping. Boy, your ass get twisted. Okay? Right. I seen a dude in Elmira correctional facility get buckets of shit and piss thrown on him for 2 weeks. Yeah. The shit bucket and pee. Yeah. I seen that. Now, I don't know what happened when he went into pop because I was in transit. I was in reception. I don't know. I can imagine what happened to him in general population.
Dude, they probably, his time there probably a living hell.
Now, before I end this, because I want to talk about Charleston White. He made a statement. This man is ridiculous, and I don't understand why people keep allowing him to come on their platforms being disrespectful and saying dumb shit. I guess money and ratings is everything. The young man in what's the name? What's the boy in Texas? Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah.
Well, he's getting a lot of flack for self-defense, right? Now, imagine if he didn't have a father in his life and a mother. Imagine if he didn't come from a family that looked like they're doing very well for themselves. Right? Even though they raised $250,000, $300,000 in his GoFundMe, they haven't touched it from what I heard, right? Now we're going to pivot to Charleston White. Charleston White said that a man should abandon his child. He should leave him and let another man raise his kid. I don't understand Charleston White's morals. I don't understand his compass. I don't understand his character no more. Because when I first heard Charleston White, he would say crazy stuff, but he would clean it up so well where I was like, yo, you know what? Maybe I got to change how I look at this dude. But no, he is the piece of shit that I think he is. You telling men, particularly black men, to walk away from their responsibilities and leave them on a woman. Let me tell you something. I respect any woman that can raise her son on her own or her daughter, but particularly a male. Any woman that can raise a young man and give him the guidance to make it in this world, I salute them. But most women can't raise a man. They need a father. They need somebody like Carmelo Anthony's dad. That is why he's at home instead of sitting in a prison. He got bullied. He protected himself. He defended himself. He did exactly what the white boy did, and he should walk away free. Yep. Those boys probably had already bullied him, and he was prepared to protect himself. Yep. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all.
I don't understand how you guys keep thinking it's funny when Charleston White come on there and make y'all look stupid. Because he could never come on this platform and tell me to be a fucking fool. Okay? Never. I'm a man for real. And I'm an alpha male. Nobody's going to ever tell me to do no dumb shit. Never been a follower. If I ever followed anybody, the leader was great. And they left their mark on me. Because that's why, and that's how I do what I do. Because I'm a leader.
Now, a lot of the stuff Charleston White say on camera, I think he just do it for clickbait. He want that shock value so people could go, oh, shoot, this Charleston White. Let's go see what he say this time.
You know what? I'm gonna say something. Something that happened to me recently, and I had to really put on my mask. A white dude said something to me about the people that got killed at the top shooting. And he pretty much said this. He said those people shouldn't have been there. I had friends die. I had friends, parents die. My sisters had friends, parents that died. People got shot and injured. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: I had to really restrain myself from acting a way that white people intend for us to act. That propensity of violence that they say we have. I didn't want to do nothing like that to nobody. But I'm gonna tell you, have you ever been so mad that you had to cry to relieve your pain and frustration of anger? It did that to me. And I said to myself, I will never allow another white man to get me that upset. Never again. I won't give him that.
And the crazy thing is, he said it and don't even realize that's the only grocery store in that area.
Hill, let me say this. I don't care if it was black people, white people, Spanish, whatever, Asian. For somebody to come into your neighborhood, your grocery store, your grandmothers and your cousins, your friends and your family, go to shop, congregate, get groceries, laugh and joke, and shoot you and kill you just because the color of your skin.
Right.
No one should ever say they shouldn't have been there.
Right.
They shouldn't say that.
Right. Yeah, man, that shit crazy.
There's no excuse for that shit.
None at all.
And I'm going to tell y'all this. And I'm going to say it again. To our brother, Ibrahim Toure over in Africa. I think it's Burkano. I don't even want to say it wrong. But to them. Y'all pray for them. Pray. Burkina Faso, I think it is.
Yeah.
Burkina Faso. Pray for them. They're trying to kill that man. We all got to stand up. We all got to support them. That's a leader. That's a true leader. If we had a leader like that right now in the United States, a black man or a black woman, Jasmine Crockett, I love you. I love everything you do. If you ran for president, I'll vote for you tomorrow. But we need a man like Jasmine Crockett in America right now. We need a brother. We need a black man to step into her shoes so she could be the one that support her.
Right.
Because right now, she's the strongest voice in America. If I was a black person on a platform like that. Some of you brothers need to step up and let that young lady support y'all. Y'all put y'all ass on the line because she's definitely doing it.
Right.
Bit of advice for everybody. You got a beautiful wife at home, especially a black queen. Love her. Love her. Love her. With that, y'all already know how we do, baby. OG's out, man. This is your boy Big Heem. That's my guy here.
Peace.